Welcome to Factorio. My name is Nilas. This is episode 34 of our Let's Play campaign. So what we are looking at, there's actually a lot of things going on at this point. So I just want to summarize the things that I'm actively working on because I keep switching between tasks. That's like the normal Factorio mindset. But let's at least be in agreement about what things we want to do. So I'm in the process of revitalizing my trade network. It's looking good, but it needs some magic, but that's only needed once I need additional depots or additional outposts for a single material. So we don't actually need it right now, but I want to build it. I have the robots building more solar panels because they're needed. I am in the process of what I need to do is actually research this one so that I can get that one. So let's take this one and after that here. So that means I need to get uranium. That's down here. Now I can't build this location because of these, and this one is also like absurdly close. So I do have to do something about it. What I also need to do is actually take some of these locations and basically put in some roboports here and there so that the perimeter defense is actually covered by robots. And that's kind of important. Yeah, that one. So that I can gradually start replacing the outbound or replacing. I can first of all repair, and second of all I can send out use the upgrade planner to replace the turrets with laser turrets if I feel so inclined. Either that or the uranium. So at this point it would be nice to actually get the uranium in, but if I got the uranium in I couldn't even process it. So what's the point at this moment? Let's go up here and see. I want to make sure that I have these all the way through. That's a small thing. It's just something the robots will then get on with as they progress. That also unfortunately means, or not unfortunately, but it does mean that I need... Interesting how that one's not done. And I think I have done some of those up here, so yep, they are done. Done. And here as well. No, not quite. Well, it is within the area, so that's fine. Yep, everything is now covered. Good. So that's that one. What else are we doing? We are also increasing our iron production. The reason why we're doing that, let's actually start doing that immediately because that's also some of the bit of a long-term thing. I am going to start, transitioning to red belts because I should have done that like a billion years ago, but I didn't. And I'm gonna go a bit crazy on some of these things here, like 600, go. And this one, oh, did I mark it? Yeah, like that. This one, you know what, just 4,000. So, because what happens now is I will start to replace my entire bus, and that's gonna take a while. And at this point, yeah, I can do it. However, I don't want, because the riders have been quite expensive and quite aggressive, then I don't really want to take from this one as long as I have something inside. So, taking something inside. Now, the options I have, I can build this one, but I can't do that until I've killed these two at the very least. Then, alternatively, I can build the iron deposit. I think we'll build the iron deposit because you can see that things are progressing here. And I lost my account. So we have 271 in our inventory. That might be a bit much, but what do you know? Well, at least I'm gonna use some of them now. Yeah. Anything else I need over there? I think I have plenty of all the things I need. So let's start building it. We also have some tracks, yes, and we have some of these. They don't need to go in my inventory. Oh, why do I even have those extra ones? Must have picked them up by random. Okay, so at this point, I think I'll build a train station here, and I think I could build it somewhat like this one. So let's try this, and that's a lot of things that are not going to be like that. Because I wanted on the inside. It's actually not that bad. These ones don't need to be there. This one, nope, either. And this is like the inbound, so what I can do is I can just simply take all of this and flip around like that. And that'll go. Oh, really? Okay, let's go over there and build that part. You can see here up north. Now these are flashing. They're flashing because I don't have any. Let's see. I do have a bit, but not much. Okay, there we go. We are at this location, and unfortunately I don't have that one either. Right, so I'm gonna take 4 lanes in, and I want them to be in the middle, so this is my cheap way of figuring out what the middle is. Unfortunately, since I don't have any red belts yet, I have to build it with these slow belts, or bad belts, or yellow belts, yeah? Slow bad. The bad ones. We don't know. It's probably going to be more than that, so... Right, so this one... Oh, really? That one as well? I mean, I'm really torn between whether I should start taking this out, because on the one hand, yes, but on the other hand, I mean, these 8 that's enough. That's enough. Yeah, that must be enough. And when it's not enough, then we'll find some other way. I think these can easily be moved out there, there, and there, so I can get some more space on the inside. Should be fine. And that one as well, you can also go on this side here. Now let's go down to this location and find our blueprint. It is unfortunately using the small ones, which makes this a unit. I suppose we'll just build like this. And yes, I'm building on the path, I know. And that's because even though the path is sacred, we still need to get rid of all the crap that's on there so it can remain sacred. Yeah. All right, working. And just like this. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, I like 8. 8 is good. 8 is good. That means we take this up here. Let's get 8 of these, and that means we take this one. These are the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So those are the 8. On the other side, we do the same. And then immediately afterwards, we will get a 8 to 4 split up, because then we can get it. So where do we have the 8 to the splitters? They're here. 8 to 6, 8 to 5, 8 to 4. Yeah, sure. And it's also in the middle, so that's exactly how it should be. Right, so now we can get these in. A lot of this doesn't really make a lot of sense. Like this part. Okay, now that doesn't make any sense what I just built. There. I'm a bit puzzled why there's no power. Good. Do we have everything? No, we don't. And I think the reason we don't have anything or everything is simply, well, they are coming. It's coming. Great. I don't like the fact that I'm having 166 and they're not being placed. That seems like a waste of good potential. And this is like the most obvious place for us to build And why don't we take this one? See? 4 of these all the way through. Just like that. Ah. Forgot. Well, that's important. Don't take that one. Don't take that one. That's very important. Do I have enough? Yes, I do. So build them yourself. It's great to have 1,000 robots, but there's more like it's basically the flying time that's killing us. And I do know that our military 4 is not getting anywhere. The reason why it's not getting anywhere is because we don't have any yellow signs. And I could just start up our little hack again, but if I do that, I'll never get unhacked. So at least I have that bit of sanity. All right, so that one goes straight in. That's at least something. There. All right, this is good. That's going to be called copper out. No, it's not going to be called copper out. It's actually going to be called iron out. There. And then I will also take this one. Yeah, see, that's why. You will now close the station. Like this until these are greater than there. All right. Okay, what did I just do? Just basically, I'm stopping the station. Now let's go to that one and then go this one. I've closed the station. The way I did it here is just basically saying connect to a logistics network that doesn't exist and enable it when something that's never going to happen is greater than an unreasonable number. That means now this station is closed for all intents and purposes. While this station is just getting ready to load. And I do have a bit of things here that I need to make sure is set up. That one. No, I want this to be there and there. Hello, train. That one here, here, and here. All right, so now what this means is this one will, if we look at pollution, it's producing a ton of pollution. For some reason, not here. Well, obviously not here because these are just munching all the pollution. That sucks. But as soon as these stop, which they will soon-ish, well, they will eventually-ish, right? So when they stop, they'll stop producing pollution and it won't get any worse, at least. That's the intention. And then we'll take from here instead. Where are you now? That's very interesting. And by interesting, I mean, oh my god, that sucks. Yeah, I forgot that. This one does not have a link in. That's great. Which is something we should have done. Oh well, this part is working fine. But let's get up here. Okay, driving a straight path, just close to a straight path at least. And we are getting there now. Here. Right, so this is the one that has the problem. The problem being, if you're coming on this track, hold on. That's actually the middle track. I really should be doing that. That's also what I did here. And the middle track, yep. The outer track should be reserved for later on. Boom. That one's still good. That one not good. There and there. Everything's fine. They'll have a chance to move in and out as they like. This one's back here. But the thing that is missing is that thing. Likewise, this one is going to miss that thing. I just like them having more reasonable locations. Right, so there. And then obviously here as well. We go in and that one, here, here, here. This is inbound, so you also stop at this location. Also, I don't want them to pass on here unless there is actually a location where they can go in. Which begs the question, that one is incorrect. It's very incorrect. This one is also incorrect. Because we want the outer lane to be exclusive. I guess you're like, oh my god, you're walking on tracks and you're not looking at all. You're right. I'm not looking at all. Just lucky, I guess, maybe, or not. So what I want to do here, just trying. Don't like it. I'm gonna need somewhere for these to change tracks. Oops, they're coming. Incoming. How about like this? Or maybe it could actually be in here, couldn't it? Yeah, it could be in there. That looks okay. The one thing we are missing is kind of how do you branch into the inner one if you need that, but don't know. These are outbound, so that's okay. This one definitely no longer like that. I'm just trying everything to figure out. That one's also incorrect. In my specific case, this is incorrect. All right, so the one thing we don't have is a way to change from the inner lane to the outer lane. I guess here would be a good place to do it. I mean, right? And that would kind of mean that this one would then be the way to change out again. And then this begs the question, why not just do that here as well? Yeah, it looks better. Looks better. You go out and you go out as well. That one goes out. Come on, grab it. Yep. And this one is totally not correct. Yeah, I can understand why you're complaining a bit here. That's fine. Between this one, that one. That's like pretty much all of them at that location there. And then mark it here. Looks way better. And the reason why I do these so close is actually because then it's copy pastable. It doesn't matter that they're right next to each other. And now I just kill any and all traces of having this one and that one. Seems a bit excessive, doesn't it? This one, these ones, they can all be replaced by having a single one in the middle. And then we do it out here. Oh, there's a problem. Right? Look at it. Now these are all connected. That one. Right? Can't do it any better than this, right? No, it can't go anywhere. And I would try to do the same thing over here. That means we take this part and put it like that. And once we have that, then I'm just going to copy paste it and let the internal bots figure it out. See, that's very different from the other side, so definitely not correct. There, there. Okay, let's see. And that one, there, there, and there, right? So that like goes all the way down, all the way down. This one's in the middle. Just for sense of completion, I'll take that one as well. Guess not. Yeah, so that's basically how all of them should be. Copy, and damn it, paste it everywhere. And then we'll find out all the errors. Too close to the rail signal. I wonder which one is complaining. Which one's complaining? Oh, that one. Try again. There, worked. I guess this one's going to complain again. And again. Boom. And no more. This one will kind of forget that for now. Not forever. And jump. Alright, this is great. Inventory empty is moving. So that's working quite well. We can also hook up the other one, actually, because now things are working. So we could actually just say that one goes over here. So now this one's actually also count iron in, which means it's also coming in. But what I can do in order to control things here is just take these. So now I take whatever is in this location and then I enable, disable, and say, you know what, when this one is, it's enabled when it's less than, I don't know, like maybe 10,000? Something like that. It's a start at least. And as well here. Like this. So this one is enabled, and now we, oh my god, I'm so slow. I want some legs to get faster. See this one? We'll do the same. This one and there. I think we already did it. So copy. There, less than 10,000. Obviously now both are open and it'll just probably take the closest one all the time. That means at this point we could actually put more. Oh, look at that. Is it completely dead? Fantastic. That is fantastic. So we can actually completely remove this. And again, robots, robots, robots. They are lovely. Saving us so much work here. And that actually means it would be nice if this one could. Yeah. This one. Flip, flip, flip. Yeah, and I can't build the last one, obviously. Not yet, at least. Are we happy with what we have? Now I have one more iron, and these are not coming in. This is here. You know what I'm missing? Which is kind of ironic. These are just yelling for more stone bricks, and yet I have tons of stone bricks down here that are not being used. So let's get one of these because they'll probably need a bit of help. See? Is anyone coming in? Oh yeah, look at that. Look how many are. That was 800 just being deployed immediately. This one, obviously not working yet. Also, to be honest, not really needed. This one, yeah, it's missing some coal. I guess we have to find a solution to that. Okay, so where are we? We have now secured the perimeter pretty much. Oh, that one, really? I just do this one. Yeah, 5 are being picked up. Yep, and they disappeared. That's a really neat way to do it. I think I could maybe also just put them in my outbound. This is good. This is good. Let's have a look. Okay, see, that one just got in here. So we need to start scaling up to red circuits. Let's also look at our power. This is pretty much where we are. We are using 80, 90 megawatts, and I can't actually improve this by a lot. And I can put it in here, but aside from this, I can also put it on the inside here for a few of those locations. And by the way, I think that this one is actually about time to retire. What we have on the belts out there just has to be enough. And these ones, they are just absolutely desperate for upgrades. I'll start this one. Getting all of these, getting all of these, getting some of these. Now, the really tricky part here. And come on, you're not going to be there. You are going to be here. Is the fact that I have to be really careful. This one can be upgraded to that one. This one can be upgraded to that one. That's perfectly safe. But if I start upgrading the undergrounds, then I'm going to ruin any belt weaving I have. I don't actually have belt weaving in this one, but I have belt weaving in this one, like there. So don't do that. However, this location, I think it's very safe to do it this way. Boom. And now we're started on the red belts. And then I'll just, these can be done manually because that's easy. Because it replaces both of them now. That's very nice. Here. Oh, see, that one, we did have a belt weaving location here. So good thing we didn't just conclude all the outer ones. And I guess it's also time for us to wrap this one. And here. Looking good? Yeah, looking good. Of course, it's not really going to make a big deal unless you also take out here. And that's where things become kind of wonky very, very fast because that one. See, now that should be able to get more in there. Yeah. And so on and so forth. And then this is where we just keep going backwards. And if this one is at least, then there'll be at least 2 belts coming out here. Yeah, so this is much better. But that's basically now what happens is this one just needs to be scaled up. Right, so this is good. This helps a lot. And this is where the quest we're now slowly getting started on. And that will consume a lot of iron. And that's kind of just the way it is. All right, so thank you very much for joining. Let's have a look at, ooh, look at that one. Let's look at our pollution up here. See, this is dissipating. It is insanely close. So next time, I think we need to do something about the ones that are at our doorsteps here and there. That's just the way it is. But we did get iron internalized, and we are starting some really good upgrades. And that means now the iron, let's have a look. Is anything coming? Yeah, that one's, nothing is coming in here yet, obviously, but that's because we are consuming everything we get in, which is awesome. That's how we like it. Anyway, thank you for joining. Hope you liked it. If you do, you know where that like button is. And I hope to see you in the next episode as we continue to build and secure our base. Until next time, stay effective.